And we are live. Alright. Let's make some art. Shall we? So, in terms of inches, 300 pixels per inch. So I'm gonna be making, what do we want? So this is gonna be a comic. So if I go with 5.5 and then height 8.5. Okay, that should be good. Go there. Alright, so there we are. I'm gonna have to... I'm not sure where I'm gonna put this. So honestly, I don't really know. Hi everyone, sorry I'm late. Yeah, I know. I'm not really feeling all that great at the moment, but I figured I would do my best to get a stream in anyways. So, what are we gonna do? So today is not an art request stream. We'll get back to those the first stream of next month. Today is just a standard art stream where I am simply going to doodle. No, not necessarily doodle. There is something that I want to try and make. And it's actually going to be a comic. So, let's prepare our document. So we're going to create a new layer group, call it Sketch Group. By the way, if I look a bit sweatier than normal, it's because, oddly enough, it is hot in my room. I did not realize that the thermostat was off, and so it's hotter than usual. I have put the AC on, so we'll see how that goes. Sketch. And we'll just call it like that. And then I'm going to create a new layer. Well, okay, so this is sketch here. Sketch panels. There we go. Now, here's the thing. I don't actually know what layout I want for this. I kind of have an idea, but there's a fly in my room. Let's keep the zoom out fairly large. So we have a panel right here, like so. I don't need to worry too much about keeping the lines crystal straight. I just want a guide. So we'll start with a panel like this. And then what we're going to have here is we're going to have Druid and Rose kind of standing out like this. Right now, I just want heads on stickies, and then we'll deal with... Okay, so we have this panel right here. And then we have this panel right here. Except, no, we don't want that. We don't want that. We want a panel like this. Why do I always set things up so that they're way more complicated than they have to be. I always strive for that. Okay, so this is going to be the reveal panel right here, like so. Like this, like this. So Sarah's going to be right here. And then we need another panel right here, like so. One, two, three. And then we're going to have another panel right here. So right now I'm just blocking everything out. Everything else will slowly come into existence. You know, I started the stream late, and here I am working on a webcomic page. It's kind of funny how that works out. So I'm gonna have Sarah right here, which is fine. I'm gonna need to move Druid's body a little bit over to the right, because when I flesh him out, I want to make sure that her body doesn't get overshadowed by his. How on earth am I going to be able to finish this in 1 hour? There is no way in hell. But, well, I guess I'll just give it my all. Okay, so first things first, we want layout. So we're looking up at the room. So we have door over here. We have wall right here, like so. And then we're gonna have kind of another thing over here. Actually, if I remember correctly, this needs to be the shopkeeper's window. So we're just gonna do it like that. And we're just gonna kind of block that out, and then this right here is actually pretty important. So we're gonna have this kind of like so, and then we need to block out a bit of something like so. It just looks like random lines at this point, I know. So we're gonna have Sarah like so. So her head's gonna be right here. And we're just gonna kind of have her body just blocking it out. And then this over here, right here, is gonna be the ceiling, which we will get to. Okay, so that's very, very basic for the environment over here. And then we're gonna have this kind of over here, like so. We're gonna have Druid's gonna be kind of sitting down Indian style right here. And then we're gonna have Rose. I really wonder what this looks like. Like, does it actually look like something's being drawn, or does it just seem like some random BS? Well, good news is we're not really worrying about anatomy at this point. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there really isn't a lot of space, is there? I'll have to figure something out, I guess. And then in this panel right here, we're simply going to have a very, very straightforward reaction shot of Rose. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see. No. This is not what we want. So let's delete this. Oh, because I am actually missing a panel. Now that I think about it, I can't have this be here. So it's got to be like this. Hello, Lady Goo. How are you doing today? Good? Good. Good. What on earth is going on with... Oh, I see. It's, snap to canvas edges. There we are. So, Lady Goo, I just want you to know I have not forgotten about the art request you gave me last time. It's difficult, but I do plan on finishing it and sending it to you. Just so you know. As for what we're doing today, so I haven't really gotten around to it. I really need to kind of post a schedule on my actual Twitch channel so that people can figure out how it works. But I'm going to be alternating, so 4 streams a month roughly, and I do something different on each stream of the month. So when we get back to February, I'll be doing another art request stream again. Today's stream, however, is simply me doodling, I guess. Okay, so we did the sketch layer. Now we're going to create a new layer, and we're going to call it slightly... No, not that one. Slightly better sketch. Because why not? Gonna lower the visibility here, and now we're gonna start drawing the people. And we're gonna have a little bit more detail here. So kind of like this. Now the only thing here is we're gonna start with Deaf Mute's mask. Please let me know if the music is too loud or too soft or something. Have his chest. So I'm trying to work on my speed. Although, to be fair, if I really was trying to work on my speed, trying to draw a full-blown webcomic in about an hour is pretty piss poor way of going about doing it, I suppose. Well, since I am trying to go with speed, at the very least at this point there's no real time for me to worry about it. Fixing proper anatomy like last time, I suppose. There we go. There we go, just like that. Just like that. think the proportions probably not all that good, actually, which is kind of unfortunate. But I am trying to hurry, so I don't really have much time to be trying to get the proportions correct. Well, I'll figure it out. I hope the end result looks pretty good. And just gonna kind of come over here. No, that's not correct. We want it like this. There we go. That is not the best arm, but I'll do my best. Okay, so that's Rose, and then we have Druid over here. He's a bit bigger. And he actually has his hands on his hips like this. So he's got a bit more of a dominant sort of pose. Kind of like this. And then his legs are also going to be kind of splayed outward. Nothing too crazy. Alright, so that'll work. And then Sarah's over here, but she's kind of she also has her arms down by her side, but it's a little bit of a different sort of energy that she has. So I'm just going to put we also don't see her completely because her body's kind of, she's actually inside this frame right here behind them, whereas over here there's kind of a weird, they're not inside any frame, so it's kind of weird, but whatever. I'm nervous, and when I get nervous, it becomes hard to maintain my femme voice. So, sorry about that. Okay, so now we have her over here, and she's actually hunched over a little bit, so it's kind of weird. So her back is kind of like this. We have an arm kind of coming out like this. And what we're gonna do is, she has the kind of jazz creepy fingers going on. That is probably the best I can do with this level of space. Wait, hold on. Not quite, she's looking straight ahead. So that means her head needs to be kind of tilted back like this. Here we are, kind of like this. And then her leg is kind of there, but that's really all we see. Okay, so she's like this, we get like this, and then very simple. I'm not even gonna draw their bodies, it's just we just have the mask right here. We are gonna have a much simpler version of these two. And even this right here, like Druid Peter is actually a bit too complex. So here's the thing, I'm not even gonna draw Sarah's body like this. I'm literally just gonna have that's it. Her arm, and we're done. The shoulder. Let's see, I'm still gonna need to reduce the size, but kind of like this. I am not able to answer that right now, unfortunately. I'm actually, you know what? So unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to end the stream early. Someone really important to me just called me, and I want to make sure I can take their call. Let me text her real quick. Okay, I asked if I could text her back around 8 o'clock. So we'll see if that works. Let's see here. Let me get some dialogue going on. So, Lady Goo, if you're still there, can I ask you about your name? How did you come up with that? Is there a story behind that? Dialogue, okay, so let's get some of what Druid is saying now. Who am I drawing? Oh, these are all my OCs. They'll be fleshed out a bit more when I'm done. But this right here is going to be... So this character right here, this guy, is actually... he's not just an OC, he's kind of my online persona. Although it's kind of weird because I'm a femboy on camera, but the actual character design of him is strictly masculine, which is kind of weird. And then this is Sarah, who's my favorite OC, and this right here is Rose, which, now that I think about it, her anatomy bothers me, but I don't have time for that, so this is going to be a comic strip. I'm sorry, were you expecting a particular set of characters? I hate Feraligatr 2425. I hate anatomy sometimes. Yeah, anatomy is tough. Anatomy's really tough. Here, let me put some dialogue bubbles in. That way I can sort of know where I don't need to fill in the page. Okay, so what's Stephanie going to say? He's going to say, So, these are those. So,
Feraligatr 2425 followed your channel.
Thank you for the follow, Feraligatr. I hope I'm doing my best. So these are those so-called escape rooms. So we're gonna have dialogue right here, and then over here we'll have, actually, you know what, I'm gonna have Rose right here is going to say this line of dialogue. I've heard so much about them. So we're going to have a dialogue bubble right here. But I'd want to ask what exactly you're prioritizing this stream, since I can't tell too well if this is a commission or a request. Right, so I gave it some thought, and request streams are the first stream of the month from this moment forward. And then what I'm gonna do is there'll be first Friday of the month there'll be a request stream. Then I'll play video games the next Friday. And then the third Friday of the month is just gonna be me working on my own kind of art stuff and just hanging out and chilling and talking to people. And then the fourth Friday of the month will be gaming again. But yeah, and so basically, that's not a bad idea. Well, I'm doing it like this because my first stream was a request stream, but it freaked me out so much because of the pressure to draw quickly. And I want to get faster, so I do want to keep doing them, but it still unnerves me pretty like a ton, because I'm like, oh my god, I'm not fast enough. So, okay, so here we go. So this, and then we're gonna have Sarah over here with the dialogue. Okay, so yeah, so if you do want free artwork, I can still do it, but you gotta do it like the first Friday. You gotta wait for the first Friday of the month. And there will also be some rules for how I go moving forward, because last time I didn't really know what I was doing. And so this time, well, I'll get into the rules next art request stream. I promise. Okay, guys. Have fun. Escaping only but 2 tickets, you know. So she's backstabbing them. I'm going on a limb and guessing no freaky requests. You know, actually, so long as it is within YouTube and Twitch's terms of service, I don't actually care about how freaky things are. But, you know, I mean, so long as it's within the YouTube and the Twitch terms of service, I think, let me see, where should this dialogue be? I'm gonna have to put this up here and then have the, so, I'm used to all sorts of weird stuff. It doesn't bother me, at least not too much. You know, I probably shouldn't say that because you guys will probably come up with something that really freaks me out, but if that happens, I'll set boundaries at that time. But until then, I'm just going to assume that you guys will, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I think I can handle things as freaky as you can throw them at me. I may end up regretting that decision, but we'll find out. Okay, so now I'm not really sure. Let's see. For Alligator 2425, the worst I do is make you draw a rather pudgy character, but I don't feel like asking for that. That's the worst you would do? Thank you. You are too kind. I don't, you know, I mean, so I was thinking that they were gonna have like a really loud, like, Sarah, what the fuck are you doing or something, but now that I think about it, their body language doesn't really have that sort of crazy vibe, does it? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add some ellipsis, no dialogue. I'll just let the artwork kind of show their I'm merciful, unlike some people on here. So I hear, yeah, it's well, I guess I'll find out eventually. Okay, so now that we have this, we need to go back and, so we need more dialogue over here. However, we need to make sure that we flesh out these poses a bit better. So we're gonna have a box right here. Jokes aside, I want to ask what you like drawing more. Like humans, furries, whatever you can fathom? That is a good question. So I will admit I'm not super into furries. If I'm not, I don't necessarily think I have an issue with drawing them. I like to draw full story illustrations, I guess. Like I like stuff with lots of character interaction, as well as just like when you can like look at the image and be like, oh, there's a story here. And but I like all sorts of stuff, I guess. Let's see here. You probs have trouble drawing them, I'm guessing. Well, I have a lot more experience drawing people, and people are hard enough, really. People are really hard already. Although I do feel like I'm making progress, and let's see here, like his hand is going to be like this, but I'm not even going to bother trying to. So we're going to have the ribcage kind of like this. People are already super freaking hard, and now I have to like worry about fur and other stuff, and it's just really complicated. I mean, I guess I'll get there eventually. Okay, so this is his knee right here, and then we're gonna kind of have his leg sort of. Oh, this is absolutely terrible anatomy, but I don't care. I'm just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. You know, what you mentioned, characters interacting, and I do have a pair of characters that I know for certain interact with each other, even if it's the voice of reason versus the low-key idiot. Ah, I do like the sound of that, actually. They sound like they work well together. Someone called. I texted them back, but they're kind of important to me. Okay, so we have. I don't know what he's doing. Here, we need to get the mechanism of the lock in the box set up. So, fun fact, I actually got the idea. I'd say they do, but one does get a little bothered by the other's unfounded confidence. Ah. Yeah, that definitely sounds like some characters I know, actually. And you said that are they your OCs for Alligator? What characters? Wait, are you asking me like what characters do I know of where they're like that? Well, in my official story with these OCs, yes, one is my old persona I revived, and the other is her doppelganger. Ah, I see. Well, so this guy right here, you can probably, is deaf mute, and he's kind of the genius idiot character. Rose over here. So this is basically Rose, and she is the strong, silent mysterious type. And then this character over here is basically the troublemaker, if you catch my drift. And because I'm trying to go fast, the anatomy is actually really, really, really bad here. Really, really bad. This is the worst anatomy ever. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned with absolutely terrible anatomy. Oh well, it is what it is. So we're gonna go over here like this, and then her arm is not really visible all that much because she's kind of, it's hidden behind him, so it's fine. If I do request my characters, where would you want me to post the links to the refs I made? I actually need to check and see if that is a good question. I have a Mega Drive. Maybe I can like share a folder or something. Or you could email me the refs. That might actually be, let's see here, maybe you could I'll probably have something figured out by the time I get to the next art request stream. No way I can send an image to a Sega. No, not quite, but I guess that, yeah, that would be kind of a problem. Okay, that is a phone. That is my phone, and I certainly hope so, because while I have a Mega Drive from the storage company, I do not have. His arm does not make any sense here, but we'll try and wig it. Definitely do not have the original Mega Drive. That would be really something. I kind of wish I did, actually. But oh well. So I'm just gonna kind of have his foot kind of be like this. And I'm not even gonna bother drawing, maybe a little bit like that. And then we're just gonna have him. I did notice Whispers being open on Twitch, but I don't want to use it unless you allow it. Yeah, I am still really new to this, so I don't know what I'm doing, but Whispers are open, so you can whisper to me. I think what I'm probably going to end up doing, though, is I'll just have, like, link, because I think links are what, like, disabled by default, right? So if you, like, type a link into the chat, it won't activate or something. Or maybe, I'm thinking maybe I'll just have, like, I'll have to make it so that you can post a link in the chat, and I'll just copy and paste it into my web browser, even if it doesn't work. But I'm not actually sure if that's a setting I can turn on or off on I definitely need to come up with something. Okay, so that's gonna be his mask. And then we have Rose right here. Her face. I can tell you guys right now that I am not. No links are allowed on Whispers, but I can't post a message alongside it because it won't show on the receiving end. Oh. You can't. No links are allowed on Whispers. I can't post a message alongside it because it won't show on the. We'll have to figure something out. It's quirky like that. Yeah. They probably don't want links or something all that much. It's kind of annoying. Well, worst case scenario, I'll just have like an email address. And you'll just send it through there. Like that would be like the absolute worst case scenario. We'll just do it like that and it'll be fine. Probably. Kind of like this. We gotta head over here. It's Discord image links regardless. They go away after like 24 hours. Alright, well, we'll do something like that. Wait, so like, as in, you'll post a link somewhere on Discord? Okay, this head is too large. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish, because I actually started the stream late, and it's already 7:52. Started the stream 30, well, even if I had an additional 30 minutes, I wouldn't be able to finish, would I? Let's get some clothes going on over here. Yeah, then again, I mean, the stream is like, what, an hour? Whereas, I'm making like a comic page, and don't comic pages usually take even the pros a super long time or something? I just realized her shoulder is way too high up. But we can do something like that. I'll share my characters regardless. Okay, alright. Wait, you want to share them right now? Oh, I thought you were talking about when the next art stream is. No, go ahead, yeah. By all means, I want to see your characters. Show me your characters for Alligator. Let's see here. Where are you going to? Do you want me to send you an email and you can just post that, or what would you recommend? I guess. Here, this needs to be like down here, I think. This looks better. You can look at them whenever you like. Let's see here. Let me head over to Twitch. Did you whisper them to me? So if I go twitch.tv, Urged Cross. I completely forgot about him. I need to send him his artwork. Okay, you did not send me a whisper. I was gonna send him whispers, and if you want to go after stream, I can send via. Okay. Yes, please send them in whispers, and I will take a look at them on stream real quick. It's 7:55 right now, so I only have 5 minutes. I'm not gonna be able to finish this page. I'll probably finish it later, though. This is a good start. Yeah, I really need to get faster. But I'll take a look at him, and we can, and then when we hit 8, when 8 o'clock shows up, we'll kind of end the stream probably. So I need to put is like here. Let's see here. Just tell me if it works or not with the links. Let's see here. So I have some this here's my old persona. Okay, it looks like the link does work. Oh, interesting. Alyssa, huh? Okay, okay. She's like a magician or a sorceress or a wizard or something. It looks like she has like a familiar. He actually looks really cool. Let's see. Here, I can probably download this real quick. Save image as art request reference. I'm just gonna type this as Feraligatr persona. Save it and then let me open it in Gwenview. Open with Gwenview, and then I should be able to display this real quick. Let's see, let me open up OBS, create a new window capture. Look at that. That looks really good. How do I don't know how to hide the sidebar, but that's really nice. It's very obvious who's the persona and the doppelganger. Oh, really? Is it actually? So is the little familiar guy on the in the center? Is he actually the persona, and then the person on the sides is the doppelganger, or am I just thinking too much into it? I'm probably thinking too much into it, actually. This is Git right here, and then this is. She looks really cool, though. Here, let's see. I need to. What's going on with the audio? Something is. Oh, it's that. Okay, Twitch. Right. It's because Twitch was it's because I was on the main Twitch page. Well, okay. So I guess I'll do that next art stream. I'll just hold on to it for the time being. Let me hide this. But I don't know if the second link uploaded on your end in Whispers. And I just closed out the Twitch main page, didn't I? Twitch.tv. Let's see. And this is the doppelganger. Oh, I see. So the last thing you sent me on Whispers is, and this is the doppelganger, and then that's it. So only the first link showed up, unfortunately. So I guess Twitch is kind of wonky like that, but well, okay. So for the time being, so it is currently 8 o'clock, which means the stream is pretty much done, and this is as far as I got with this page. I will continue working on it and finish it probably at another date. Maybe eventually I can work my way up to longer streams, because 2 hours is like, I think, the bare minimum of acceptability, but I guess I could make it work. In any case, though, I need to get better. Oh, and here it is. The bot is ruining the vibe. Yeah. Dream like a raindrop. I actually need to go in and figure out how to ban people like that. Just stay there for a sec. Oh, shoot. Oh, what happened? Oh, shoot. Just stay there for a sec. Yeah, the bot is kind of ruining the vibe. I guess I need to do something about that. Well, I have time this weekend, so I'm going to go and work on making my channel a bit better. But in the meantime, thank you very much for hanging out with me, Feraligatr. They copy, paste, and run usually. I'll have to figure something out about that. I could probably change settings or something like that, but okay, so I don't have an outro prepared and I don't really know how to make one, so I'm just gonna say thanks everyone for hanging out with me, and I will see you next Friday. Bye everyone.